ASSALAMU.
Okay, finally we are leaving our boring village today. Now.
Yeah.
And where are we going?
And we are going to set up a journey on finding Hui Muslim in Yunnan province. So first stop, we are going to the places nearby our hometown, like within 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
And we want to explore their Hui Muslim village to visit their masjid and eat the halal food and show you guys around.
Yeah, this is our new life, new trip, and new clothes. Did you see that? This is my logo.
This is my logo, Fiona.
This is me.
This is me. This is the Arabic, which means you should strive for knowledge even as far as China.
We made it by ourselves.
I designed this.
Yeah. See you later, my friend.
Later.
This is Yunnan province, the southwest border of China. Our first stop today is Guanyi village, 45 kilometers away, which is also a Hui Muslim village. There are about 3,000 people here, 2 mosques. If you want to know more about Chinese Muslims,
please follow our step. Halal barbecue, halal dessert. This village is famous for its dessert. Okay, we found the tower of the masjid.
we are now in this masjid, and the tower behind me called
醒梦楼,
which means wake up from the dream tower. Okay, let's go near checkout.
So as recorded, this Guanyi village was built in Han Dynasty, which is around 1,500 years ago. And this tower, waking up from dream tower, has a history of around 500 years. It is first built in Ming Dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay, now as you can see, this tower has 6 faces, and 5 of them is the 5 pillars of Islam, including Ren is to believe there's only one God in the world, Li is to pray, Zhai is to fast, fast during the months, and 克 means donate money.
Donate money?
Yeah.
We don't know what it is in English or Arabic.
Yeah, so it's just donate or charity. And the 5th is Chao, which means go to the Mecca and Kaaba.
Yeah, we don't know it either.
I don't know what is said in English or in Arabic.
Wow, these 2 lions. There, 醒梦楼, yeah, wake up from the dream. So this is the prayer hall for men, I think. And you can stand here and watch the bathroom.
Yeah, they got a building for the man.
Yeah, we are here already 10 or 20 minutes, but no one here.
Yeah, and the door is closed.
Prayer hall from women.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Okay, we will have a check of inside. To use a camera. That's how it looks like.
Okay, so now let's go out and walk around this village.
Yeah.
And later we'll find the food.
We heard that this village is famous for its dessert, 瓜子边. 哦，你有那个？
Yeah.
So maybe we can have a try.
Although it's very close to our village, but I don't know anything about it, about this village. This is my first time come here. We are
Walking on the road to check its environment. There's not so much people here because it's not really a tourist place. Only locals here, and maybe they are staying at home, so there are not so many people on the road. 你还记得是的了吗？
no.
观音老寺。
So this is the old masjid.
Yeah.
Where is the new masjid? I checked it online, more than 3,000 people, and they are almost peasants. So you can see around the village there are many the fields. That reminds me one thing. The village in Chinese actually it means 农村, peasants village. Yes.
Or agricultural village.
Yes, that's the real meaning of 农村 in China. Look at this. Their hijab is like this.
Maybe it's like before, it's not now.
Yeah.
And they mainly grow vegetables and potatoes in the field. It's just quite a small place, right?
Yeah, small
It's
place.
only 12 kilometers square.
And the people is less than our village. Our village almost 8,000.
Yeah.
Now we are walking on the maybe the main street in this village.
There's a Muslim girl driving on the way.
We are going to buy some special food here. 希望我就买那种瓜一饼。
关一冰
啊，
没这是上班。
你上面来过去，上面吃了。
啊，上课就买那种那个。
啊，
好，谢谢。
不用谢。
哈哈，开心的。哦
That's
，going
so
to
nice.
yeah, and we can go buy the local food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we call it 观音饼.
a little bit famous in
Yeah.
this area.
Even in our village, in our town, people like to eat it, especially the old people. Maybe we young people don't much like the traditional cake. We are more like the maybe Western one.
I think because you are more like a city girl, because we already live in the city like half of our life.
Not just half, more than half.
More than half, yeah. So we forgot something traditional. Before I go to this village, and my friends, they know, oh, you will go to this village, you can taste the guanyi cake there. But I don't know it before. They know. And you can see the public toilet in this village is quite clean. The government built the public toilet for the village people, yeah. And in front of the village it's a little hospital. And you can see some advertisement in every public toilet. Means how to say? It's like the spring medicine. Spring medicine in Chinese means 春药。春药我要怎么给你解释？ There is a basketball field. That's all. So we are going to buy the guanyi cake in this store, the little store. 记得瓜一边，就这样，就这好了呀。哦。
就吃得起旁边的上。
哦，就要这个嘛，是多少钱个？
哎，10块钱的。
是这样哈。
就是中午。
我就单要这个了。啊，多少钱呢
？6块。
你在市上的那个啥价钱呢？
你去新市买了啥？新市从那这里上去，你现在等房子那里。
好，谢谢。好，咱买到这了。啊。啊。你们刚才新的青年吃在哪呢？
是把这里吃，你上课就到哦。
好。谢谢。昨天那个新的青年40。哦，一直在一个啥？哦，好，谢谢。啊。 真法子好好玩哦。所以係啲養牛呢 ，so it's not just a farmer and also
raising cattle.
yeah, we meet the kids again.
Again and again.
Wow, the village, not bad. I like the little door. Oh, and watch this.
This is
Yeah.
the dry corn.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they're used for.
What's it
I
used for?
think they're used for feeding the cattle.
Oh yes, yes,
Right?
right. In front of every house.
Yes, maybe they're all for cattle.
But in our village,
We don't have this. We are like more industrial, not agricultural.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we are here. The
Nanmen Qingzhensi, it's Southgate Masjid.
yes,
And it's also called the New Masjid for the locals. Its history maybe not that long, so it calls new.
and the tower, yeah, 唤醒楼.
It's similar to the last tower. It's called 醒梦楼, waking up from a dream. And this one is called 唤醒,
Yeah.
which means wake up. And also, we have to mention its color.
Yeah.
It's pink. And it's in pink and some blue and some yellow decoration. It's so unique. I rarely see pink masjid in China. Maybe it's my first time seeing it.
And these two kids still follow us.
They are
Hi.
curious about us because we speak English.
Yeah.
They don't understand, but we are Chinese.
Okay, also very empty and wow, this is the main hall.
I love the wooden structure.
Oh,
It's so beautiful.
yeah. Oh. 哎，小心小心！哎，小心小心！误会了。啊，小心，这个即将漏血了啊！
那个走哦，可以走哦。
可以了，可了，别死了。请问黄云记这个清真寺是弄好近的呢？
啊，搞得近呢。
哦，好好马仔。Actually, we didn't find the history of this masjid, but we found the main hall here, and we will taste the guanyi cake. The kids play in the masjid just like when we are kids. Oh.
They have different xian. This one is the white one. They also got 豆沙馅.
So how's it? Old school.
Just sweet and soft. Its ingredients are very simple. 苦荞面, 豆沙白糖, 菜油,
面粉. So that's very old school.
Yeah.
It's for my grandma. 实际上以前我会吃这种东西，就是因为我饱很多了。Of course, they love it. But young people, I haven't seen any young people love this. 我们这一代人 getting old. The old people dead. The kids will think in the history.
What a sad story. 馅料 is together.
Yeah, wow.
Half is white and half is
Then
black.
it will getting delicious.
Much better. The black one is better than the white one.
So the white one, what is the white one? Maybe it's just some sugar. But the black one is the 豆沙. I love 豆沙so much.
Yeah, the flavor of the black bean.
So it's good,
Yeah,
right?
it's good.
Wow, it's a beautiful village.
Yeah.
Wow, the clouds are so big.
懂吗？ASSALAMU ALAIKUM。啊，你今天这个球可以找找。
那这
哦，好，我跑进去不方便。方便那个好，我这那只鸟呀。
哇，是那鸟是吧？
是俺爸上树。
哦，你这个银子啊，这地方是？啊，嘿嘿，两条鸡，这些是哪树的？呢？
这些俺爸拿火箭15、6年了。
这15、6年了。
海胆和狗子也是拿火引呢。
哦，拿火引天有点狗子啊。哦，这要开口呀，因为。
没事，这个老师好写了。
那是来山间的。
拍拍你的这点小法，这个法子，这个可方便。
方便的，不是先讲这话。
哦，你这个吃这个扁，老婆啊？
不吃，吃多了不吃，不吃咖啡。
别，来，我不吃了。
不吃了个。
吃了个。
吃着饱口了嘛，不吃。
哦，好嘛。不走了，不吃了，那我们走了啊。好了，我们走了。啊。
新的他们。
Yeah, we are from the old masjid because our car is there.
Yeah.
So we don't know where is the old masjid. So we
asked
the local people
the
inside the home.
Yeah, their house is so
traditional.
Yeah, traditional. It's so great.
They invited us eat dinner, but we are going to another county now. If we live in this village, I think there hasn't a hotel even.
Yeah, of course.
So we need to go to the county. The county not so far, and there are also maybe 2 or 3 Muslim villages. Look at this. Why I said it's real rural.
Yeah, there's a word, 山村 in Chinese. It means mountain village. Because the village are residents in the mountains.
Oh.
So you can see it's 地势, it's a little bit upside and down. It's not that plain, not like in our village. Yeah, so it feels like more rural, more village.
Look at this, you can tell they are more
agricultural.
Actually, we are a little different
because we're living between the mountains, not on the mountains.
Yeah, in Yunnan province, it's every place, everywhere you can see the mountains. What a poor kids, we are living in the mountains. Wow, some goats fighting here. Wow, very traditional house.
It's all made by the yellow dust. I feel like this place don't have so many young people.
That's true.
For the old people.
So our village is special. Before we have went to the villages around our village. There are also like this village, no young people live in the villages. Just our village still like 生机勃勃, still young.
Yeah, still flourishing. That's a big problem in Chinese rural place, actually.
Yeah, maybe after 10 or 20 years, the villages were empty. Just like before, I was in Russia. I also went to some villages. No one lived there, but the house there. Maybe just 1 or 2, the sheep keeper. Okay, so now,
yeah,
the old masjid here. We cross this masjid, we can find our car. First trip is over here. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We are going to shoot more Muslim village, Muslim life in Yunnan province, in our province.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Next trip we are going to 建水, which is a county. We will go there to stay overnight and eat there to find some halal food.
Our final destination is Shadian, which is the biggest,
famous masjid.
And the most famous Muslim village in, I think, in China, not just even in Yunnan.
You know, only have the Shadian masjid. They have plenty of masjid in the Shadian village.
We will see. Bye bye. See you later.
The old people and kids.